Listen carefully, because by the time a person reaches this stage, they begin noticing something most people never fully understand. Guidance is not just information, it is direction. There is a difference between hearing truth and actually being led by it. Before this, in stage 2, step 3, you started recognizing that real guidance has always existed across generations, resurfacing through time because human beings continue searching for the same deeper answers. But now you are entering stage 2, step 4, and this is where awareness stops being theory and begins shaping the course of your entire life. There are people who spend years collecting information, yet remain internally lost. They know endless opinions, endless strategies, endless philosophies, but still feel disconnected from clarity. Because knowledge alone does not transform a person. A person can understand many things, intellectually while still walking in the wrong direction internally. Have you noticed how some people appear successful on the outside yet constantly feel restless inside? They achieve goals, gain attention, accumulate status, but something still feels incomplete. It is because external progress, without inner direction, creates movement without arrival. A person keeps moving, but never truly reaches peace. This is where stage 2, step 4 begins. The moment you realize guidance is not simply about knowing more. It is about becoming aligned with what is true deeply enough that your decisions, priorities, and direction begin changing naturally. There are moments where you can feel this shift happening within yourself. Situations that once attracted you no longer carry the same power. Certain environments begin draining you instead of exciting you. Conversations that once felt meaningful now feel empty. At first, this can feel confusing, but in reality, it is a sign that your inner direction is changing. Most people resist this stage because it requires letting go of identities, built around distraction, approval, and temporary validation. But guidance always separates a person from what no longer aligns with who they are becoming, not as punishment, but as preparation. Think about how lost people often behave. They constantly chase what everyone else is chasing without stopping to ask where it actually leads. They follow trends without reflection. They build lives around appearances instead of substance, and slowly they become disconnected from themselves without even realizing it. But those who begin reconnecting with real direction experience life differently. They stop measuring success only through what can be seen publicly. They start valuing clarity, peace, discipline, sincerity, and purpose in a deeper way. Their focus shifts from temporary recognition to lasting alignment. This is also why many people feel exhausted even when they appear to have everything. Because the human soul was never designed to survive only on achievement, pleasure, or material comfort. Without direction connected to truth, even success begins feeling empty after a while. As awareness deepens further, another realization quietly forms. True success is not simply getting everything you want immediately. Sometimes the things you desperately wanted were actually pulling you away from your real path. And sometimes what felt like loss was protection guiding you somewhere greater. You begin noticing this more clearly when you look back at your own life. Certain closed doors later made sense. Certain delays protected you. Certain endings forced growth that comfort never could have created. At the time, it felt painful, but later you realize you were being redirected, not abandoned. Now in stage 2, step 4, guidance becomes visible through outcomes. Not always instantly, but over time. You start seeing how alignment changes the quality of your thoughts, relationships, choices, and even your inner state. You realize peace is not random, clarity is not random, direction is not random. This is why truly guided people often move differently from the crowd. They are not perfect, but they are anchored. They may still struggle, but they do not collapse internally every time life changes externally, because their direction is connected to something more stable than temporary circumstances. And once a person begins experiencing this type of guidance, ordinary distractions stop feeling as powerful as they once did, because the soul starts recognizing the difference between temporary stimulation and real fulfillment. It is they who are truly guided by their Lord, and it is they who will be successful, not just as words, but as a reality your own life may already be slowly revealing to you. Every moment where clarity protected you from confusion, every moment where certain paths stopped feeling right even before you understood why, every moment where inner peace mattered more than external approval. It all connects back to this awareness. This statement was revealed by Allah to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as confirmation that true success belongs to those who allow themselves to be guided beyond ego, distraction, and temporary illusion. And if this message has reached you, then somewhere in your life you have already experienced traces of this guidance. You have felt moments where something deeper redirected you, corrected you, protected you, or awakened you internally, even when you could not explain it fully at the time. That is why these words reach beyond ordinary motivation and touch something deeper within you. It doesn't matter what religion you belong from. You are not here by accident. You are here because your soul is capable of recognizing truth when it reaches you. And if you truly want to arrive at your right place in this life and in the hereafter, then bear witness that there is no God but one, the only true authority worthy of worship, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his final messenger. This is your invitation to stop wandering through temporary distractions and begin walking with real direction. If you are ready to begin your true journey, then move forward with awareness, sincerity, and trust in the guidance already reaching you.